On this episode of Taboo Kittens, Your Mai Tai Sucks, we're going to do a Mai Tai off of the house Mai Tais right here, 3 hour pour.
Between Jeff and I.
Between the two of us.
Yes.
And you know what you get to do on this one?
I get to do the secret thing.
She gets to do the thing. Stay tuned.
Welcome everyone. I am going to show you my Mai Tai that I like to make. I like to use certain ingredients that Jeff does a little differently. Not that it's any better, because he's the one that taught me how to make a Mai Tai. So what I'm going to show you is a couple of the tricks that I like and specific for my taste. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, I already pre-poured the orgeat, and we're going to do 3/4 cup or 3/4 ounce of orgeat. Dang, if it was a cup, we would be in trouble. You guys know how much I hate the sweet stuff. We're going to start with that. We're also going to do 1 full ounce of the Dry Curaçao. I really like the Dry Curaçao. You guys know this from watching the other video that we did. This one's my favorite. It is not too sweet, but it has that delicate orange smell and flavor that I really like. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 ounce of that, and we have just enough. We need to buy some more. We're going to do 1 full ounce of the Appleton 12. This is a really lovely rum, especially for a Mai Tai. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. This is a super simple recipe. And we're going to do this is a giant. This is more like a lemon size, so I'm only going to use half of it. I would normally use a full lime inside the drink, but because it's so large, I'm only going to use half. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And this is where the trick comes in. So squeeze that directly in. Look at that, you guys. It barely even fits. Go ahead and get this. Wow. Wow. All right, get all that juice. That's a lot of juice, everyone. A lot of juice. These out of the way for a second. Here is, if nobody has ever seen this before, this is going to change your world. All right, so most of the Mai Tais will put the lime on the top as the island, right? Not me. You're going to put it at the bottom of the glass, and you're just going to start swirling it around. And what this does is it releases all of that lime oil into the glass. It's a game changer. You guys are going to absolutely love this. So yeah, you can already smell it. I like to get a little bit extra. It's a little large. Normally it would be flopping around in there, so let's just do this for a second. We'll get that going. Much better. All right, so get this thing mixed. Get it going. Alrighty. I already got a little bit of ice here. And nice light color. We'll do a float of the Trader Vic's over the top, which we all know how much we love this. So it's the dark Trader Vic's. Just do a light little float over the top. And throw a little sprig of mint in there. I bought mint today. I was outside gardening, bought some beautiful mint. So get ready for that. All right, put that down in there. Obviously we have the lime on the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and try it. See what it's like. All right. It's so good. That lime oil gets all released, so every time you take a sip, you get it. And then every time you go up to take a sip, you can smell it. It releases. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that color. Isn't that pretty? All right, that's it. This is my house Mai Tai.
Okay, time for Mai Tai number 2. See which one you all prefer on any of these. Let us know in the comments, please, which one you're more likely to ask for when you come over to our place. Mine is going in my last rites Mai Tai glass, which is my favorite tiki bar in San Francisco. If you've ever been, go again. If you haven't ever been, go. It's a must-see. It's really fun. All right. We're gonna start off with 1 ounce of homemade orgeat. And from there, I'm adding the other half of this lemon. We've measured these out before and they end up being right at about 1 ounce. So Nicole said it was like a lot of orange juice, a lot of lime juice, but it's about an orange. It's about 1 ounce of juice that goes in there. And they do require superhuman strength to get going in there. I can't get it out of here. I'm also a fan of the trick, so I'm going to do that. I initially saw this in Sunken Harbor in New York. Again, another bar that you need to go to if you haven't been to. But for that same reason, drop it in the glass, shake it up, beat the heck out of it, get all that lime oil out into the glass, and release all that wonderful, it's more like earthy, intense, I want to say like cleaning product, but like all the cleaning products have that like super oily kind of smell, so it's fantastic. I love it. I go with Drillaud, this one for my orange curacao. It's actually an orange liqueur. As I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of dry curacao. I think it's too sweet. I think it's just in line with like the LaRue triple sec, because they're both kind of sweet. I would like to do one time, I think we're gonna do just a tasting of just different triple secs and orange liqueurs and see kind of how they all stack up between one another, if people can really tell the difference. So this one is a little bit more bitter than either one of those, and I like it because it works well with the lime oil that comes out of here, and I do a little bit heavier orgeat, and so those two kind of counterbalance one another pretty well, I think. So I'm going with 1 full ounce of that. You can see it's got a nice dark, rich color to it. And from there, the rum, and the other bottle is over there if you can grab it for me. I brought all the big bottles, it seems like, for this one. I'm going for 1 ounce of classic Appleton Estate. And 3/4 ounce of Plantation OFTD. Kind of blend these in a little bit together and add a little bit of complexity to it. And the funny thing is, we make these a little heavier on the rum at home and a little overproofy. So I always laugh at Nicole when we go out and get a Mai Tai, and she's like, I don't know, these just aren't doing it for me. They don't seem as strong as they are when we go home. So, or when we're at home, we're like, yeah, that's because we're usually doing like 1 ounce or 2 more per drink when we do it at home. So it's adorable. All right. Like to shake it up to get the shaker nice and frosty. The other trick I'm going to add in is just a few big cubes on the bottom. Pick that one up from Lacalono in Omaha, Nebraska, and big cubes, and then your regular pellet ice over the top. We're going to pour in all our deliciousness here. Hair level. And then my favorite little float is this Navy Bay rum. It's a dark Jamaican rum. Probably got some artificial flavors and artificial caramel coloring and stuff in it, but it has a fantastic, just like oomph of funky Jamaican. And I think this whole like 175 is like $25. It's ridiculously cheap. They have it at Total Wine here in Las Vegas, but good stuff. I like it, especially when you're doing at-home Mai Tais. And we do and we will spruce them up with more expensive rums depending on the crowd, but we're just hanging out at home. Both of these are our go-to Mai Tais. If we have people over that aren't into tiki cocktails that much, we'll mix these up, or if we know we're drinking in volume, we'll mix these up. It's a lot easier than any of the other stuff. So you can tell with this one, the float isn't as prevalent. And from here, a little smack of lime, mint. Can't get my fruits right today, so forgive me for that. And there it is. This is my Mai Tai. Enjoy.
Okay, we're back.
And we're throwing everyone off because we switched sides.
This is my better side.
All your sides are good, baby.
Oh, it's so nice. Okay.
Especially the back side.
Oh! Okay. All right, we're back.
Resetting.
Okay.
All right, here's our two Mai Tais. Oh, I need a straw.
I will get you.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right, here's the two. You can clearly see the difference in the float between Nicole's and mine. Do have a good spot on the glass there. Yeah, mine's got hardly any difference in the float. That one is not as dark. The mint debacle continues. This is literally
I just bought it.
30-minute old mint, straight from the car into the fridge, into these cocktails, and it's terrible. It's like it's dead as soon as you open the package. So don't buy Albertsons mint if you ever want mint to like look good.
And I have to say, earlier I told you that I'm planting mint. Went out and bought it today, and I'm going to be planting it and watching it thrive. And you guys are going to watch it along with me. But I'm so over all of this. It looks terrible. It's just not good. But pretty soon we will have some fresh, great homegrown mint.
And follow us on Instagram at Taboo Kitten, and you can see the exploits of Nicole's mint growing and see how that goes.
I really hope it goes well.
I hope it goes well too, because this is garbage.
If I'm talking about how awful it is, and then my little mint family outside is not thriving, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's just all cross our fingers for me, because yeah. Oh, it went into BB's bowl. My dog.
She'll like it.
She likes mint. So okay.
All right. You want to taste them?
Yeah.
You want to go first? Ladies first.
I do. Yes. Yes and yes. The oil from the lime is still seeping out from the bottom of the drink, and the straw obviously hits the bottom of the drink. So you're going to always get that nice burst of lime oil. The rum itself that I use is it's got a lot of funk. It's the Jamaican, it's got that funk on it. And then the float is that dark rum, so you kind of get that rich caramely flavor on the top, which is what I like. Back to what I said before about not making it too sweet, the rum itself is sweet. The float to me has that sweetness to it. The oil off of the lime has the sweetness to it, so it's a great balance. I really, really like this one. I mean, Jeff taught me how to make them a long time ago, and there's times where I'm in here at the bar looking around like, what kind of rum should I use? And this is my favorite.
Yeah, take a sip of this one. It's good. We've got.
We'll do this in a second.
Do the switcheroo. We've got a different set of rolling flavors that come across on this one, where everything I think is a little closer together. We've got a 3 rum mix in this, one of which is the blended Plantation. So that in itself is another mix of rum. So all in all, there's probably 6 or 7 different types of rum in that one. And the thing I like about it is that nothing really overpowers anything else. You get like the tartness from the orange and the lime, and you get a little bit of sweet from the orgeat, get a little bit of sweet from the rums, and then you've just kind of got like a lingering flavor profile from all the different profiles, even within all the rums that are aged differently. And you know, the float, that's probably some hot mess of caramel flavors coloring.
See, I like yours. I mean, he's made this for me so many times. It's not that I don't like it. It's very good. It's very good. It's very light. It's light.
It is light, yeah. It's a good summer sipping hot Vegas rum.
Be careful though, because
Mai Tai.
you can drink this down very, very quickly and get on to the second one and the third one, and you wouldn't even know until you went to stand up. So just be careful.
Right. Extra ounce of rum with some overproof in there. So that's really good. You get a little messy.
It'll creep up on you, so be careful with that one.
So, what do you think different between yours and that one?
This one, it's more orangey. There's a lot more orange flavor in that one. With Curaçao.
And the heaviness of that orange.
I get more of a hit of orange in the back note, more than I do than mine. What do you think?
Let me try yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mix it up yet because I wanted it to look pretty on the camera.
For the camera.
Normally I'm
dip the straw.
mixing it up. Now I can drink it like I normally do. And normally, what do I do with the straw?
You chew the straw.
I annihilate the straw.
So we have the hardest time going to California if we're ever doing tiki bars. There, we need to buy her some transport straws because she chews through all the plastic straws and breaks them when we're out.
Well, they're not plastic. They're what are they in California, you guys?
Bamboo? What is that?
I don't know. That when we were at Bamboo Club, I went through probably 5 different straws because the minute I get it in my mouth, I go, and it cracked. Got another one. Cracked. Got another one. Cracked. And I don't like to drink my drink without a straw. Got lipstick on, so.
So I think with yours, I get citrus 4.5 on it. I get a hit of the lime right off, and then kind of rolls into the orange on the back, and it's a bit sweeter overall, which I think is a huge irony with this, with the two of us and me generally liking sweeter drinks.
And I don't think it's sweet.
And you don't think that's sweet, but between the two of them, I definitely think that one tastes sweeter.
Really?
Yeah. But the rum is a little bit more punchy in it. You don't think so?
I think that one's sweeter and more orangey. But everybody has their own taste and their own profile.
Yeah.
That's why you never berate or talk down to anybody with the way that they feel about their drinks or anything else, because it's their taste, it's their profile.
But we're still going to talk down on some of the Mai Tais. Don't get us wrong. But if you like it, I'm not going to talk down on you. If you like the Bartender's Guide Mai Tai, I'm going to tell you, Godspeed, good luck with that. You know, let me try and introduce you to some variety and that maybe sway you into something that's a little better.
Everybody has your own flavor profile and your own taste buds like to talk. They can say whatever they want. They don't have to agree with mine.
For sure.
But my taste buds have little attitudes and they have little opinions.
But I think the biggest reason why we started this channel was all the tiki bars that promote the Trader Vic's 1944 Mai Tai. And you go in and some of them are good, some of them are great, some of them are not so great, and they're all supposed to be the Trader Vic's Mai Tai. And it's just the most specific vague cocktail I think that you can use that we have out there. It's the easiest,
literally.
But everyone has an opinion on what exactly it's supposed to be and what exactly it's not supposed to be. But there is such a range of them, and I think like I rate a few different things, and like the best you've ever had, the worst you've ever had, like macaroni and cheese. The best macaroni and cheese you've ever had is here, and the worst macaroni and cheese you've ever had is here. There's not. I don't like macaroni and cheese, if you can't tell, but there's not a whole lot of variance in between the two. And with Mai Tais, I think you've got like a bad Mai Tai at 0 or 1 or 10 or whatever, and then as you get up, you get into like a 7 to a 10 is where the rest of them fall. I don't think there's much else between like a 1 or 2, and then it jumps up to 7 to 10, and that's the range. There, I don't think there's much of a. I would give it a 5 out of 10 Mai Tai when you go out. They're either terrible or they're like, okay, like I get that it's the Trader Vic's 44 Mai Tai, or it's supposed to be.
But when you walk in and you read the menu and you're expecting it and it comes out and you're kind of like, did the wrong table get the wrong drink? At that point you're kind of like, what is going on?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Where there are some where you read, you're like, oh, this is pretty solid with what's in here, and you get it, and it doesn't taste anything, sometimes even like a Mai Tai.
Nope.
So.
Nope. All right.
Any other comments with this one?
No. I think that was good.
That's good.
It's nice to see it side by side. I mean, normally there's two of the same one.
Yeah, we usually make the same thing, double batch. every time we make them at home.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Baby.
Cheers to you, love. Bye.
So with that, comment below which one of these two recipes you think you're going to be leaning towards. Hit us up on Instagram if you want to come over and have a Mai Tai at our place. We'll pick out whichever one you want. We'll mix it up for you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on the videos, please. The likes, as you know, and the comments are worth their weight in gold, so we appreciate any of that you can do.
Appreciated.
We're working up some merch, got some ideas. Derek Yaniger had originally designed the Taboo Kitten logo in art, so trying to incorporate some of that into some merch. Working on a couple other different things I don't want to really announce yet. So we've got quite a bit in the works, and working on the vehicles. I think that's our next post is the Kaiser Bob introduction.
We're doing that. The Merc. We're getting out there and doing the Merc. It was gorgeous out today. We were out sanding on the Merc and got some yard stuff going on right now, and we're very close to getting you guys outside to see the main bar. We're at Touch of Destiny right now inside, but outside, wait till you see it. It's just our baby out there. We will also have these two menus in the description below. It'll be Jeff's and then it'll be mine, and any other information that we have. I got a comment, not on YouTube, but asking like, oh, Nicole, where are you getting your hair flower? Where are you getting your earrings? You know, so I'm going to start going and tagging,
linking those down below,
linking the people that I purchased my hair flowers from and my jewelry and things like that. Again, I've been in this now for 4 years. Coming up, it'll be 4 years this summer with Jeff. And I've just had a time doing this. It's been so much fun, and it's just been gradually getting better and better with what I purchase and how I decorate myself. And it's just been fun. But I also want to help other people too, because at the beginning I had no idea what I was doing. But we have a great group of friends, and we know a lot of people that are in the know, and they have their own little businesses, like I said, and it would just be nice. So I'll go ahead and put that in the description box down below as well from now on moving forward, so that anybody that wants to, order, like these are my Mai Tai earrings. These are so much fun. And there's a story about these later. Yeah. Frankie's.
Sure, Frankie's. Never go to Frankie's without dinner first is the short answer there. We'll do that.
We'll talk about that later, but my earrings, there's a story there.
But thank you all for watching, and join us next time. Mahalo.
Bye. Yummy.